In the name of God, and praise be to God, peace and blessings be upon the messenger of God. Pharaoh's men tried to block the flood water, but they did not succeed. And Moses knew that the flood is God's anger on Pharaoh and his people. He decided to go to them. And he tells them about it.
Welcome to the prophets of God. With what did you come this time?
Moses asked Pharaoh to leave the slaves so that Moses could bring them out of Egypt until the flood ends, and that this flood is God's wrath on them.
A wrath from God? Or a magic work of your deeds? I thought that the gods might get angry at me. But after what you told me now, I knew that it was a magic work issued by you.
Whatever sign comes from you, Moses, we will not believe you.
Do you want to say that your God did this for a group of slaves who are worthless?
Oh, you sorcerer, your arguments are frail and lack logic. If you go out of Egypt, the prosperity will turn back to all of us. You are a bad omen for us. Come on, get out of our faces! Come on!
Pharaoh, listen to what Moses says. He is right. It is the wrath of God on us. Leave the slaves to him so that he may take them out of Egypt, and then God will remove his anger on us.
Anger. It's anger. But anger from nature. How many floods have came to Egypt? What next? The flood waters have destroyed our crops and demolished our homes. It has been several weeks and the Nile has not stopped overflowing.
The talk is going on in the areas of Egypt that Moses is behind it all this.
They say that he cast his magic on the Nile water and made it flood on us.
I have a solution.
What is it?
I will tell Moses that if he removes the flood on us, we will believe in him, and we will send the slaves with him.
Why shall we say that?
So that to know if he is behind this flood, or is it a flood of nature?
Moses.
Oh, Moses! O magician, pray your Lord, if he save us from this flood, we will believe in you, and we will send the children of Israel with you.
Moses believed them, and and asked God to remove their torment. God answered Moses' request and removed the flood from them. The earth returned as it was before, straightened up, and it was made ready for the crops to grow.
Moses! Moses! Didn't Pharaoh's men promise you that if you prayed your Lord to remove the flood on them, they will let us leave? Here's the flood had already gone.
And we have not left yet.
Go and ask him to let us go out with you.
Moses, welcome.
Moses asked him to carry out what he promised him.
Be patient, Moses, until the country recovers a little. Do you want to leave us in this situation and take the slaves? And you know that they who are planting, harvesting, and building, wait a little bit. Wait, for our sake.
Then Moses believed the man and waited for a period. The country had become normal before the flood, and its condition was as improved as it was before the flood.
Moses? Where is the promise they made to you, Moses? It's been a long time.
And Moses went again to the man. After many days have passed, after the first meeting with him.
Wait, Moses? Why this hurry? Just 1 week and we'll leave you slaves.
Moses had asked us to carry out our promise to him. He believed that I would let him the slaves to leave Egypt with him.
What a stupid slave he is!
He thinks that we believed that flood was a wrath of his God.
This talk has been spread around Egypt, and a lot of Egyptians believed it. Don't leave him the slaves to go with him, since the flood was gone and it will not return back.
I will not let the slaves to him, and I will tell him the truth. If he comes to me, Asia,
For God's sake, Pharaoh, leave the slaves to Moses.
do you swear to me by the God of Moses?
He is the God of all of us. Leave the slaves to Moses so that we can live in peace.
Will you and my slaves leave me and take Moses with you, who walked away from me?
If you do not leave the slaves to Moses as you promised him, another wrath from God will come upon us.
If I did not love you, I would have killed you for what you are saying to me about Moses.
Because I love you too.
Wake up from Moses' charm.
Rather, you wake up from Satan's charm.
I will not leave the slaves to Moses, and you will see that nothing will happen. And then you will pay the price for believing in him.
Let's see what Pharaoh and his men will say to Moses and Aaron this time.
Do you think that we believed you, that you asked your Lord, then he removed the flood away from us? It was a normal flood, and Egypt's flood are many. They come and go on their own. Come on, magician, go back to your Lord. We will neither send you the slaves nor believe in you.
What did Pharaoh and his people say to you? Will they let us go with you? Speak! Tell us. Why don't you speak? Have they broken their covenant with you? Will we remain in slavery forever?
They lied to both of you, Moses and Aaron. What naive you are, both of you.
Moses was angry from Pharaoh and his people after they broke their covenant with him. So he asked his Lord to punish them for what they did. Then God sent down locusts to them.
What do you say?
Locusts have attacked us from the sky and landed on the agricultural lands and eat the fruits.
Damn you, Moses. Moses sent locusts upon us. Go away from me. Go away, our damned insects.
كلمت موسى وعيسى باسمك اتكلم يا الله. كلمت موسى وعيسى باسمك اتكلم